Yo, stop.
Down there. Do it down there.
Stop.
I swear to God, do it down there.
Stop.
In a world of shoplifting, unexpected heroes emerge, and justice is served in surprising ways. From daring escapes thwarted by vigilant grandmothers to elaborate schemes foiled by sharp-eyed security, these stories reveal the unpredictable battle against shoplifting. Flew too close to the sun.
You gonna pay for that?
Huh?
You gonna pay for that?
Yeah.
When?
Huh?
This dude has been courageous and thought he could just pick up the goods and walk out of the store with them. But he wasn't prepared for the reaction people around ended up having. Other customers, including this purple hero, confronted him. The older woman wouldn't let this slide, so she blocked the man's escape path with her cart, realizing she couldn't overpower him. She came up with a brilliant idea of how to get this guy in trouble for what he's doing. She pulls off his mask so he can be recorded and charged for trying to steal in this unfair way.
Just jack up the price for everybody else because of you. It's about time they got caught.
With no other options, he could just grab his backpack and bicycle before he was made to retreat with his tail tucked between his legs. A surprise for shoplifters.
Don't let her touch your phone.
Wait for him to come out.
Yeah.
He's just gonna run out with his laptop.
Yep.
Now, some shoplifters become more and more brave as their thieving careers progress. In this case, two shoplifters got so much ahead of themselves that they thought they could trick the cameras and the store security guard. The shoplifters' idea was to gather the most valuable items, including laptops, and try to slip through the fire doors. Well, here's what happened once they tried to execute this brilliant plan.
Hey, buddy!
Yeah.
Route 2. Brandon, grab an arm here.
Shoplifting Legos.
I was stopping you because this vehicle is possibly involved in shoplifting from Target. So they provided the description very well of the vehicle and description of, you. So, do you have your driver's license with you?
This woman caught in 2023 seems to have picked a specific thing to steal. She was suspected of stealing Legos, and quite a large amount of them from a store, considering they were worth well over $1,000.
She's got a bunch of Legos in the back of this truck, so it's possible that we could have more than one shoplifter.
Just to shop because I buy and sell Legos. So
You buy and sell Legos? So you were shopping, but you didn't get anything?
I didn't end up getting it.
You didn't get anything? No.
Now, what the cop was doing here was trying to have a conversation, hoping he could stumble upon something that would give away whether this woman was the shoplifter they were searching for.
Hi, ma'am. I'm just going to have you step out of the car for me, okay?
Sorry to take up thanks. These are some brand new shoes in a Target bag, no tags. There's a lot of Target bags are in this compressed state. Here's a Walmart roll, here's a Target roll, blank receipt paper.
Once the cops searched her vehicle, they immediately found some suspicious things. The woman had a whole roll of Walmart receipt paper, and they found shoes in the back of her car. There was no evidence that these were paid for.
Stand up, turn around, face the car. Put your hands behind your back like you're clapping. Put your palms together.
I have broken fingers. I have broken pinky.
You have broken fingers?
I broken pinky. Sorry, it was kind of being uncomfortable.
All right, listen. You've been cooperative. Try to take it easy on your hand here.
Yeah, they're definitely taking me down.
Yeah, right now at this point you're under arrest.
Shoplifter who tried running.
Hi, how you doing?
Good, how are you?
How can I help you?
We got hit twice earlier.
Are they both already gone?
Oh yeah, comes in every single day. He was out here prostituting too the other night.
Oh, really?
This shoplifter has stolen from the same store enough times that one of the managers even has a clear picture of them to show to the police.
Come outside. I'm not supposed to be here. Come outside. I'm not supposed to be here. Come outside.
Once the cops were called to the scene when the crime was repeated, they recognized the perpetrator.
Yes.
What's wrong with Papa? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you guys? Hey, you better stop.
Acting surprised and taking the role of a victim, this shoplifter pretends they're innocent and keeps hysterically screaming out.
Can you talk to me, please? I just wanted something to drink. Quit lying! Get on your stomach. Quit lying! Get on your stomach or you're going to go again.
Considering this does nothing, the shoplifter strikes a meditational pose, maybe hoping the universe's peace will just solve this situation. It seems ineffective as their hands are cuffed behind their back rather than channeling the cosmic energy.
They just saved me! Why do you want this from me? Why would you shoot at me? I did not do nothing!
A security guard caught a shoplifter.
I'm not going to let go. We're going to call the police and deal with this the right way.
That's not the right way to just...
Being a loss prevention agent isn't an easy job, but this man is bound to fulfill it consciously.
Okay, we'll see.
He found out that there was a shoplifter at his store, and considering that he couldn't subdue her, he decided to hold firmly onto the woman's bag and not allow her to leave with the stolen goods.
You threw me and hurt
Oh,
my
yeah,
arm.
yeah.
You hit my arm and
I
grabbed
did.
my back.
I sure did. Oh, really? I'm going to take you down for that now. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it!
After some back and forth, another worker got involved, trying to de-escalate the situation, but this shoplifter refused to give up.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, I was
Stop it.
The thief was stubborn enough for this struggle to last quite a while, but even she got tired at one point and decided it was time to bail. She releases the bag with the stolen goods and tries to leave the store. Well, that wouldn't happen, as a cop got involved and put cuffs on her.
You know
You
that,
turn around
right?
on me, it's gonna be bad for you. You face the other way. Don't move. Got it?
Yeah.
Put your feet together. Put your fingers together. Put your fingers together.
Scan some, steal others.
Ma'am, step out for me. Everybody just step out for now, all right? You can stay right here. I'm going to have all of you come around.
These three women had what they thought was a clever and creative idea of how to shoplift. Well, how well it worked, we can conclude from the cops showing up at the scene after they were notified that someone had tried to leave with over $1,000 worth of merchandise unpaid.
They're still ringing the stuff up. We're separating all the stuff that they did purchase right now.
So do they all do separate transactions, or
No, they
one
just,
person ring up everything?
one person was doing it all. Wait, was it one person doing it all, or were they all messing with it?
One of them was scanning and the other one was bagging stuff up for us.
They thought that they could pull one over the workers in the store by scanning some items and stealing others, all the while switching places with one another, almost as if they were performing cups and balls magic routine.
So far, they're at 693.
693.
So far.
So far?
They got done.
Once the guys working behind the counter calculated how much they paid for and how much the goods that they took were worth, all the necessary evidence was gathered and the women were cuffed.
I gotta take the
We gotta take it. You're not holding that.
I'm going to roll the window down. All right, and I'm going to crank my AC up.
You're not gonna hold that.
Here, you can't hold.
I'll open up that so the AC can hit you.
Huh?
I said I'm gonna open up that window so the AC can hit you.
Shoplifter looking for trouble.
The big problem is they want you to leave. They've asked you to leave. This is a private business. They can ask anybody to leave that they want to leave.
I can't come back.
Well, they do want to trespass you, I believe. But the most important thing is if a business owner asks you to leave, you're supposed to leave the premises. You can actually be arrested
He
for
actually
that.
told me that he wasn't the owner and that he was just a manager.
Well, the manager said she had asked you to leave as well.
This unwise shoplifter wasn't just trying to steal from the store. She also caused trouble for the workers, disturbing everyone by cursing at them and making a scene. Now, for causing all that disturbance, she's immediately issued a trespassing warning. But at that point, the cop might have not even realized she was stealing.
Hold on, I need you to put this down for me. I don't want you reaching in there anymore. Stop right now.
Get off my bag.
Let go, Jasmine.
Get off my bag, bro.
Jasmine, you need to
Get
let
off
go.
my bag. Relax. Get off my bag.
Relax.
But even when cops caught up to her and tried to go through her bag, she proved again that she was looking for trouble. She resists arrest and has to be pinned down in the middle of the store.
Don't you dare.
Don't you bite him.
Keeping up with this attitude, she even refused to walk at one point. But this didn't stop her from eventually being brought to justice, and after a thorough search, it was found she had more than 5 shoplifted items in her bag.
What are you doing? You like
Stop kicking me.
get out.
We're not going to talk about that right now. Just get in the car.
Filmed by a bystander. The store security cameras sometimes can't get a clear shot of everything happening. This guy in a yellow shirt was trying to use this and get away with some casual shoplifting, and he might have succeeded were it not for a bystander who realized this fellow was quite suspicious. While the bystander followed the guy with the camera, he caught another man who seemed quite experienced as he stashed the stolen goods in his pocket. It could be that the man recording didn't even notice it then, and he kept following the yellow guy, who we see is struggling with how to do this. This guy must be an amateur, and we can almost sense the tension his whole body emits. As he gets close to the register, his courage seems to waver, and although he nearly walks out, he realizes that he's being filmed. At that moment, he decides to back out of this attempt. He will have to pay for using good toilet paper after all. Shoplifters chased and caught.
How's it going? We can go in here and talk. We're gonna walk in there. Stop. Do it.
These two dudes must have been trying to pull off a hybrid of what they wanted to be both a shoplifting and a robbery. Their idea was to put a huge amount of things into the bags they brought with them, and after checking just a few items, they would walk away, acting as if nothing was happening. While all of this was happening on the inside, an officer was waiting in front of the store to confront the shoplifters.
How's it going? We can go in here and talk.
Realizing their hilarious attempt to fool everyone had failed, they tried running and were tackled and thrown on the ground.
Get on the ground! Put your back! Hurry up! Put your hand behind your back! Put your hand behind your back!
If you're wondering what happened with the other guy who was shoplifting, he wasn't having much fun either. Another officer in a vehicle caught up to him and ensured he wouldn't get away. But even this wasn't all.
Just come outside because we're gonna make a deal. Why?
Because we're done with you.
Hey, look, I'm calling my girlfriend. Hey, look, I'll resist, man. Look.
Shoplifters react poorly to being caught.
That's her right there. That's her right now.
So is it just her or is it both of them?
That's only her. Her friend. That's her friend.
Okay, so she's not still.
She's not technically. She's the lookout.
She's part of.
They have drawers.
Okay.
She popped one of the drawers apart, stacked them two, so it looks like there's one, but it's actually two stacked on top of each other.
Okay.
After 2 women were noticed in a Walmart shoplifting, cops were called and security quickly updated the officers about what was happening.
Yes, ma'am, you are.
I just saw these items in here. I was just looking like, what the fuck? These are my items here.
That's all right. You're under
No, I didn't get my stuff.
I'm blessed.
Raina! Oh, I'm not resisting. I'm not resisting. I'm not concealing items. These items are paid for. Raina!
The women even had a kid with them, probably hoping it would make them seem less suspicious. Well, seeing as many cops are at the scene, we wouldn't say it worked out.
Like, I literally had nothing on me, nothing in my purse, nothing. This is crazy. This is what we're doing? Okay.
Once the other woman realizes what is going on, she knows there's no backing out of it, and she goes in, showing worry for the kid. But then again, If you care, would you be putting the kid in such a situation? Finally arrested. This lady has shoplifted at the same place multiple times. Because of this, she was easily recognized, and considering that store workers had enough of it, they called the cops. The woman knows what's about to follow, and we see her patiently waiting for things to unfold as cops are shown evidence of her previous crimes.
Alright, so we're not going to cuff you here in front of everybody. We'll bring you out to the car, and you can call your husband and let him know too. Alright?
So what's
You're under arrest. We're going to go back to the station and do some paperwork.
Okay.
But we're being polite, and we're not cuffing you here in the store in front of everybody.
Wanting to make this respectful, cops decided not to cuff her in front of everyone. Instead, they take her out and process her in a more private setting.
So you want to call your husband or whoever and let him know what's going on?
Well, what exactly is going to happen?
We're going to go to the station. We're going to do some paperwork. And he's going to need to pick you up.
You really think we're going to do anything?
Well, it's the rules. And if you did do something and we didn't follow the rules, we'd be in trouble.
Considering how calmly she took it, it makes sense that she had experienced similar things. You hid it where?
I'm telling you now, ma'am, you need to open the door. I'm listening.
I'm not opening the door.
Come on, Red. Please get out these people's
Officer, can you please call the police?
Give me the
I'm finna call the police.
This woman was caught stealing, and one of the workers blocked the door, not letting her out. However, this shoplifter wouldn't go peacefully, and she threw a Karen-like tantrum right before everyone.
You finna go to jail. I was digging. I got a hole I want to show you. Man, what's good?
I'm recording this one so you can have for your evidence.
But please keep recording and please send that to me, boo. Because I already know why she's doing this. She don't like me because she know I used to mess with her sister man before her sister, boo.
After making somewhat of a show out of the situation, the woman tried forcefully removing the worker, which wouldn't help her case.
Please move from this door. Please move from this door. I'm going to ask you now. Please move from this door, ma'am. Please move and let me out of here. Please move, ma'am. I'm trying not to hurt you, ma'am. I'm trying not to hurt you, ma'am. Please move from this door. They trying to say I was stealing. They trying to say I was stealing, baby.
Later, she opened her bag before the camera, showing nothing inside. So we leave it for you to guess whether and where she could have hidden the stolen goods. SelfCheck scam failed.
You have an issue with the scanning machine?
No, I went to the regular register and she scanned me out with the regular register.
This shoplifter thought her idea to trick the SelfCheck scan was an inventive new way to shoplift. However, as she will soon learn, clear security measures are intended to prevent this sort of thing.
You can walk with this, officer. We're going to go back in the store. I'm going to grab your shopping cart. Cool?
What?
We're going to go that way. Which one she didn't scan?
Pretty much, so the vacuum, the Legos, this, and this stuff in here.
The cops then made her return to the store, and they got to the bottom of everything. Since cops couldn't find receipts for most of the things in her cart, the woman was cuffed.
I don't know, it's probably there still. If you go look.
Why do you have a receipt for this and not have a receipt for that?
Because I had to go to 2 different registers.
We're going to go in here, all right?
I'm not going in there, yo. Can I have the stuff that I'm not going in there. What the dude, I didn't do anything wrong. What are you doing? Get your hands off of me. I didn't do anything to you. Get your hands off of me.
At that moment, she seemed to have felt relatively youthful as she screamed out that she was barely 13 years old, thinking this would make things easier for her. Well, the 20-year-old has learned a hard lesson that day. It would seem this wasn't the end of it, considering that she tried running later and had to be tackled by one of the officers. Shoplifting 2 days in a row. If you have just stolen nearly $1,000 from a store, what sort of thinking is it that you come back the next day to try and shoplift again?
Stand right here.
You got anything on you right now? Any guns, anything?
No, I ain't got nothing.
You care if I check, just make sure you got any guns on you?
I ain't got nothing on me.
Is that just a bottle opener right there? Or is that just a pocket knife?
Oh, yeah, it's a box cutter.
All right, man. Don't reach for it, all right?
Well, this dude had the bright idea that it might work, so the workers quickly recognized him and the cops were called.
You got any ID on you, brother? You got an ID on you?
No.
Do you have an ID?
No, my ID got, I left my ID in somebody's car.
When would you do that?
Probably a month ago.
Soon after the officers confronted the young man, he tried to lie his way out of it, but he failed since there were cameras throughout the store.
And we have different cameras.
I have different cameras.
Yeah, show me all the angles, yep.
Once it was time for cops to arrest him, he decided to try and break free, which was quite a bad idea.
Put your hands on your back. Put your hands on your back.
Considering he tried to shoplift 2 days in a row in the same place, we could say that it wasn't the only bad idea he had that day. Shoplifting makeup. Beauty definitely costs, as those who use makeup may know. These two women decided to cut their expenses by stealing over $1,000 worth of makeup from a store. However, they ended up being caught, and cops were called in. When asked to identify themselves, they immediately showed they would be troublesome since they refused to do so and generally didn't seem ready to cooperate. As the cops interviewed them, one of these shoplifters, who was caught with products hidden in her bag, discovered that the other woman, who she thought was her partner, wasn't going to take the blame for what they were doing. The woman briefly panics and stands up, almost causing the cops to react, but soon realizes that she is left with no choice but to face the consequences of her actions. Then again, if the other one thought she would go free, this wasn't the case. What an awkward conversation it must have been after they were left alone in this holding cell.
Just watch your steps there. Slide in for me, okay?
Am I going to jail?
I'm gonna figure out in a second, but why are you running through this parking lot?
I was
Come
looking
here.
for him. Yeah.
Sit.
I told him I didn't have it
Sit.
in my bag. I offered to.
Sit.
Okay.
After they had been caught stealing, the three women that we will see in this video thought it was a good idea to hang out in the parking lot right in front of the store. Essentially, it was like they decided to wait for the cops to show up, and that is what happened.
Does anybody have any weapons or anything sharp on them at all? No? Okay, let me see your bag real fast. What's the little small denominations?
What do you mean? What? I'm a dancer, sir.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a dancer.
As he searches the three women, the officer realizes they're family, but this doesn't help their situation. The family's mum seems to know what's happening and goes without trouble, but the 19-year-old daughter doesn't seem to realize her predicament.
So, this is what's up. Everybody's right now under arrest for shoplifting, okay? No one's free to leave. Alright, Mom, you're gonna take a seat inside the car for me. Oh, I don't think so. How many times you got in trouble for shoplifting? Never? Alright, then you're not going to jail then.
The cop had to explain to her that after she had been caught shoplifting, she didn't have a choice whether to go with the cops or not.
No, but y'all, when y'all sitting in my car, you're not gonna just be out here free doing whatever you want.
I'm like arrested.
Yeah, I told you all that.
So I'm going to jail.
What part of, okay.
Yes.
What did I just say to her?
I didn't.
Okay, well, I don't think that y'all are going to jail right now.
Even as cuffs were put on her, she asked the man, "Am I going to jail?" Don't you just wish the cop could use this opportunity to sling a few jokes her way, asking whether being cuffed may hint at the answers she seeks? Arrested during a phone call.
Yo, stop.
Down there. Put it down there.
Stop.
I swear to God, put it down there.
Stop.
Put it down here. Big.
Yo.
Mark's looking for you.
Stop.
Come here. Here.
Stop.
Babe! Babe,
Oh,
help.
so I'm going out there in front of.
Babe, help. Babe, help.
Since she was suspected of shoplifting, cops caught up to this woman who thought she could just keep walking and not acknowledge their presence. She doesn't even hang up the call that she's having as they approach her, and they're forced to cuff her on the spot since she refuses to stop. Well, getting arrested seems less important than the call she's having since she doesn't hang up even as she's rolling on the grass. Hilariously, as she is being arrested, she keeps talking to what we guess is her partner, asking him to help her through the microphone. These were all the cases we had for you today. We hope you have enjoyed them. Thank you for watching.